Hello, good morning. So today we are going to a vineyard and we are going to taste some wine and know the process of how the wine is made. So which vineyard are we going to today?
Kinvah.
Okay, so let's go. We have taken a pit stop at Adyar Anandabhavan near our place. So from here we'll be having our breakfast.
Well, we actually prefer coming down to Adyar Bhavan while traveling or anywhere because their service is pretty quick. They open pretty early, and you generally get really amazing food, especially their mini tiffin, which contains vada, idli, mini dosa, pongal, kesari, and I would say their amazing coconut chutney, which I have not tasted it anywhere else because it's amazing.
So here's a glimpse of the mini tiffin. We also love the filter coffee from Ananda Bhavan.
So we started by around 7:30 in the morning. We had a pretty good breakfast, and this place basically opens around 10:30. That's the first batch. We basically stay at the northeastern part of Bangalore, and it's basically around 45 kilometers, and I think it took around 1 hour for us to reach the location, and it's pretty close to the CRPF camp in Elanka.
So let's explore the place now. The entrance is full of bamboo trees and the place looks really green. Let's go inside and see what else is there. Oh, these flowers are really beautiful. I love it. And this is how the entrance looks.
So basically, they have two batches, and the first batch basically opens at 10:30 a.m. and it ends at 1:30 p.m. And the second batch basically starts at 1:30 p.m. and it ends by around 4:30 to 5. And we actually had a pretty good deal, and we actually got a price of 1,500 per head. The actual prices vary from 1,695 to 1,700 per head. The package actually includes a welcome drink, which is amazing, I would say, and a Vineyard Tour and a visit to the winery. That also includes a wine tasting, which is basically around 5 to 6. But lucky enough, we basically got a pretty good, 8 to 10 varieties of tasting that we had. That also include a lunch, a grape stomping, and an entire vineyard tour. The place is basically filled with a lot of trees, so the ambience is really good. A lot of good breeze, feels really good. And as you know that my wife is a fishitarian, so I got a chance to actually try all their non-vegetarian dishes. And being an Indian, you basically should eat like an Indian. They also had, kind of a fun activity, which is like games, and there was a musical, play that was happening. So now we are actually on the way to educate ourselves about winemaking. So the our guide's name is Shashi, but he sweetly calls himself as Kall Shashi. So Kall in Malayalam means alcohol, and he gave us a history of wine and the cultivation process. We actually were able to he actually gave us an idea of what's the actual process is behind how the labelings are done, how the winemaking is done, what are the kind of things that is being done, where is wine actually made, and which are the famous places where wines are actually done. So a lot of history about wine and its process was actually mentioned. And towards the end, the fermentation process, at what temperature it needs to be put, and how clean, at what frequency it needs to be cleaned, and also things like bottling and finally, which is basically the labeling process, was actually discussed, and is very informative. And I would say this is one of the best information that we have got when it comes to wine and its process.
Let me settle down. So the first wine which I tasted, no, first actually I smelled it. It was horrible. And when I tasted it, I didn't like it at all. The only thing which I liked among all the wine tasting which we did was a sparkling wine. Other than that, I did not like anything. Everything tasted bitter, to tell you the truth.
But you know what I actually enjoyed, but I'm not a wine person, so I would not say anything on that. But I actually enjoyed the wines which I tasted.
It's fun. It's actually fun.
It smells also nice.
You want to come now? Just for 2 minutes, come. They will not go without us. Even if they go, we'll tell them to send location. Come fast. Yeah. Just do this. Thank you.
You will edit this one, huh?
Yeah, we will. Okay, thank you. Oh, that is like mundiri.
Yeah, it is mundiri.
भर भर आके
Yes.
पर जैसे थोड़ा कीचड़ टाइप का जगह है. Okay.
So as we entered the vineyard, I felt so happy and excited,
That she turned into a kid.
and I started running around the vineyard looking at all the grapes. So basically you cannot have these grapes as it has pesticides on it, and it also has a white covering on it which is like a germ which develops, and it's a good germ which helps the grapes to become sweeter. So you cannot pluck them and have it without washing it, and you are basically not allowed to take it from the vineyard.
Like full color. We are in a vineyard and surrounded with grapes. It's so beautiful. I mean, so beautiful. Just see this. This is like so amazing.